Hello,
Hello, good morning.
good morning. How are you?
Yeah, I am fine. How about you, please?
I'm very well, thank you.
Okay, thank you. My name is Hari Prasad, and I am from Telangana state of India. And you from
I come from England,
England?
uh,
Okay.
but I
Oh,
actually live in Thailand.
oh, many people from England live in prefer Thailand. I don't know the
Yeah,
reason.
that's right. The weather's a lot better than England.
Yeah,
The people are friendly, the food's
yeah.
nice, and
Okay.
it's cheaper to live here in Thailand.
Cheapest. Oh, very
Yeah.
important. Yeah.
Mm.
Okay. You are attracted by the congealed atmosphere there in Vietnam.
Yeah, well, it's nearly 8 o'clock in the morning here now in
Yeah.
Thailand.
Okay,
So,
sorry. Today, let us have a discussion on a simple topic. Will you please select a simple topic?
yeah. So, what kind of what job do you do?
Yeah, I'm an electrical engineer. I work with a power utility company here in India.
Oh, because I'm an electrical engineer. I
Yeah,
graduated as an electrical engineer from the
yeah.
UK, from England.
Uh-huh. How are your qualifications, please?
Electrical engineer.
Glad to meet you.
Yeah, yeah. So, what do you think about renewable energy as a topic?
As a topic, renewable energy. Yeah, nowadays renewable energy has gained much momentum.
Yeah. Do you think there's a need for it? Do you think it's it will eventually take control over fossil fuels and things like this?
Fossil fuels, we have to avoid fossil fuels in a faster manner, otherwise it will be very, we will have to face a dangerous situation regarding pollution. Like this, so many disadvantages are there. So, in a faster manner, this usage of fossil fuels must be controlled. And finally, we have to avoid these fossil fuels and we have to rely on this like solar energy and wind power, which are much there in abundant in nature.
Well,
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah. I know Thailand. They have some wind farms. They have solar energy farms. There's one quite near me actually. It covers about two acres. I would say 2 acres. To which, but that's the only one that I know near here. But I think uh, sun, wind, uh, using the tide and water is another way. Could you think of any other way that we could develop renewable energy?
Okay. These energy sources, wind energy and solar energy, are there abundant in nature and with no cost. So we have to make better use of these energy sources which are available in nature at free of cost, and we have to prosper, and we have to safeguard our planet, lonely planet. Yeah.
Yeah, I think because we can use biofuels. Excuse me.
Okay. Okay.
We can use uh, like methane gas from pigs and chickens and things like this.
Yeah. The thing is, the main aim is we have to produce clean energy and green energy. This is the main aim for all of us. Clean energy. We have to give importance to clean energy and green energy. Yeah.
Yeah, I think when I went back to England about five years ago, they've, they've got a factory on the east coast in a big city called Hull in England, in the north,
Okay.
and they produce wind turbines, and a lot on the east coast now in the North Sea. there are lots of these wind farms.
Yeah.
I think it's a bit of an eyesore myself,
Hmm.
and I because the North Sea we get a lot of wind in
Yeah.
between England and Holland, Norway, but I think we should maybe use more of the sea's energy because the
Okay.
tides go up and down, and I've seen many things that they use the vacuum of the sea swells that go up and down to
It is
drive.
called tidal energy, I think so. Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah, yeah. I think
Yeah.
maybe should improve more in this technology rather than
Yeah.
the wind turbines because they take a lot of maintenance
Mhm. Yeah.
and they kill a lot of birds as well.
Bird, of course.
You know when they're going
Mm.
round. So I you know I think that we're just on the edge of trying to find the best ways of renewable energy.
Yeah.
Solar energy, yeah, there was a big breakthrough. I think it was an Australian company or an
Mhm.
Australian idea. They used this uh,
Paint. Okay.
paint. They painted this roof,
Mm-hmm.
and then they put this electrode on
Electrode. Okay.
and let it dry, and then they put another layer of paint, and then put another electrode on it.
Okay.
So it's separated. So now you've got like a battery type,
Yeah.
two sets,
Difference gap between two layers. Yeah.
yeah, yeah, in two layers. And this actually worked as a solar panel. So the
Solar
paint,
panel.
so the
Yeah.
paint acted as a solar panel.
That's fine. Mm-hmm.
This technology was invented about 2 years ago or so, but it's gone off the market. Nobody's seen anything about it. It's
I
just
don't know about. I actually don't know about this. Just now I came to know after
yeah.
telling.
So I don't know what's happened to it. I think a lot of things when they're really really good,
Mm-hmm.
I think people buy them and shelve them because
Yeah.
they're too good.
When it is too good, one has to go for it. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I think companies can do more,
Mm-hmm.
especially oil companies and gas companies.
Yeah.
They can do more, and the mining companies. I think
Yeah.
they could do more and invest more money into rather than taking up all the natural resources.
Okay. Yeah.
But it's big business, I think.
Yeah. This clean energy is becoming a big business near future. Yeah. Then the one main drawback is if you are able to find this storage batteries, then the things will change drastically.
Yes, that's right. It's storing the energy.
Yeah,
That's
storage batteries. Its research is going on to find storage batteries. If you are success in this one, then it will be very useful. Yeah,
yeah. I know that they're doing all the technology about these lithium batteries now.
yeah, lithium batteries. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Research is going on. Uh, okay, Solar Alliance is formed in the globe. I think Solar Alliance.
yeah.
India became part of this Solar Alliance. Yeah.
I was talking to a guy, and he was he was from Japan, but he was working in America
Okay.
at a university,
Mhm.
trying to figure out how to charge an electric car while it was moving.
Oh, on the moving, it's a very fine
Yeah,
technology.
yeah, and he was trying
Yeah.
to do a research on that, and I said, well, really, you have to have something
If you okay, if you are
covered.
success, yeah, if you are successful in this one, there is no need to install charging stations. Yeah,
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
that's right. Yeah. Okay, let us hope for the best. No, many
well, that's
researchers are
right.
trying to know. Many researchers are doing their work and trying to find new things which will be very useful for us and useful for the universe. for the globe.
Yeah, I think everybody should get together,
Yeah, that's
because two hands make light work, as one said, or four hands. And I
yeah,
think if everybody got their heads together
yeah,
to collaborate on this, then we could come up with something revolutionary. I think, which would uh, serve the whole planet
yeah. Better results you can achieve. Yeah,
for energy.
yeah.
But I think in the oil and gas industry and the mining, there's too
Mm-hmm.
much money to be made, and they don't want to follow the path that way.
We have to arrest the pollution, otherwise it will be very dangerous. Air quality is also deteriorating, reducing. This we have to take care of. In cities, especially in Delhi, also the air quality is becoming very poor. And still, the government is putting more restrictions on industries and the manufacturing companies and constructions. This is this thing
Yeah,
going on. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Because I spoke to a guy in Brazil,
And
and they
then,
use a lot of hydroelectric power from dams and things like that through.
yeah. It's also
So
very fine. Hydel power is very cheap power. It's also clean power. One can prefer this one. Okay. There is no harm with the help of idle power. If you can accept, yeah.
yeah, I think there's one in England. I know they did it in Australia, and what they do, they have batteries, and as the dam releases water, obviously it charges the batteries and produces energy for the grid, which produces energy for the town or the city. Uh,
Okay.
but but in the night time, the batteries actually pump water back up into the dam.
It is a dam. Okay. It's, okay, fine.
So now we're renewing the water as well as, so it's another way to keep replenishing the renewable energy
Okay.
through storage batteries and pumps,
Comes for the,
which I thought was a very good idea,
yeah.
especially when there's not a lot of rain. So you have to replenish the dam or the reservoir,
Yeah.
which, yeah, and I've seen many of these spiral type new type of dams coming off rivers and canals,
Okay.
man-made. So yeah, I think there's a lot more that we could do to use this with irrigation and the land and things like this.
One question, what makes you to become a cheater as an electrical engineer?
Yeah, when I came to Thailand,
Yeah.
I I got a little bit too much of engineering. So
Okay.
when I came to Thailand, I didn't really know what I wanted to do, and I was asked by some local teachers if I wanted to help out at the school.
Okay.
So I did that,
Fine.
and I enjoyed it. I enjoyed helping the young children learning English.
Yeah.
So I've been an English teacher for over 14 years now.
You
So
sharing knowledge is a great thing. You are doing very good job. I appreciate you.
yeah, I think sharing what I have and giving to others
Yeah.
is is a good thing. Good job.
Good
You
job. Yeah.
know, I think a lot of people should do that if they give the time. Because
Okay.
I did this like free of charge. I didn't expect anything, but they did pay me, and ultimately they gave me a job as well. So
Yeah, you are the boss. There is no boss for you. You are the boss for you. Okay, we left
yeah,
with 20 seconds, I think.
okay. Thanks very much for the
Then
conversation.
thank you very much. Very good conversation we have. Happy to
Yeah,
have a nice talk with you. Bye.
yeah. Bye bye. Have a good day now. Thank
Thank you.
you.
Bye. See you.
Ta now.
Okay.
Bye bye.